fuck it. Let's head to Circle Lake. We should be able to record this episode. Alright. I am looking forward to this. I'm not doing practice. Do they put me on the pole again? Oh my god, dude. They really just want me to dominate this season. They really want me to win the rest of the season, apparently. They really want me to win a championship now. Imagine if Tony Stort's not even in this race. And that really seals the deal for me to win the championship. Oh, there he is. He's in 5th. We pretty much just got to beat Tony Stort this entire night. That's about it. That's the long and the short of it. We've got to beat Tony Stort in this race no matter what. We really don't even need to have a perfect race, but I'd like to. Obviously, I'd like to have a perfect race here. Win both heats and end the main. I'm guessing it's probably going to be a 50-lap main event, which is kind of why I'm doing this episode now. I mean, I'm not really running out of storage anyway. Marco Andretti giving Tony Stort a run for his money again. We all finished 1, 2, 3 at Slinger, if you remember. Me, Andretti, and Stort. Well, I'm not going to say if you remember, as I haven't even uploaded the video yet. But, well, don't mind me. I'm tired. Whenever that episode comes out, we all finished 1, 2, 3. This episode will be after that, so I don't know why the fuck I'm saying that. Anyway, I'm going to shut the fuck up now for a second. I'm really hoping this is only a 50-lap race and not a fucking 100-lap race, because holy shit. The laps around here would take forever. Is that our fastest lap? Oh no, not even by a long shot. 100 laps around here would take an eternity. Really hoping that we only have 50 here. It is a longer track and on dirt, so it probably will be only about 50 or 75 maybe. But I won't know till we get to that point. You guys are as blind as I am when we go into these races. We go into these races blind, I tell you that. Old Mill should be a 100-lap race, and then Nashville will be 100, I'm pretty sure. Honeysuckle will probably be another 100-lapper, so we'll probably have 3 100-lap races to end the season with. Which is fine, whatever. I'm not really worried about it. I'm more worried about this race than anything. So if we can win here, we're guaranteed championship, like I've mentioned. Tony Stort, something happened to Tony Stort. I don't know what, but something big happened to Tony Stort. Because he fell from like 2nd to 5th. It's in a couple of corners there. I'm not going to try and I'm not going to try any shenanigans in this race. Wanting this to be organic, obviously. Oh, look at that, Bill Elliott running in 12th. Who would have guessed? was just so ready to get into this race. I do have Durango Park uploading. Well, it'll be uploaded by the time this gets uploaded, so I'm just kind of talking out my ass right now. We're going to focus on what matters here. Winning this race means I win the championship. No matter what. I could have the final 3 races be terrible. But as long as I win this race, Tony Stewart cannot take the championship away from me. Neves is trying to play a little bit of a spoiler here to my fun. It's alright. Neves, dude, get off my front end. What the fuck are you doing, brother? God, you're an idiot. No idea what the hell Neves was trying to do there. You deserve to be in last after that. I felt bad for you at Slinger. I don't feel bad for you here. That was stupid of you to try to do whatever the hell you just tried to do. I have no idea what the hell you even call whatever that move was you just did, but stupidity is what you call it. Tony Stewart is up to 4th, but he's still 2 seconds behind Francis Jr. in 3rd, so that's fine. Kanan is in 6th, I believe, which is pretty good for him. About 4 minutes remain in this first heat race. We don't even have to win the second heat race in order to... I mean, it would be nice to have all 49 points from this race, but we don't really need them. To be perfectly honest, we don't really need all 49 points from this race. We just need to win the A-Main, and that's about it. We just need to finish ahead of Tony Stewart at all costs, no matter what. Obviously, I'm not going to try and take him out or anything. I don't want to do it that way. But if he tries and blocks me, then he is going to go around. Tries to block me, then he is going to go around. That's how you say that, right? Basically, if Tony Stewart decides to be a little bitch, he's going to go for a ride. We'll put it that way. We've got a lot of ground to make up on Marco Andretti in 2 minutes and 40-some seconds. He can do it. It is Tony Stewart, so he probably can. But we'll see what happens. if this is a 100-lap race, this is going to be an hour video or so, because that's a long time around this track. God damn. A minute and a half remains whenever we cross the line there. Oh, Tony Stewart got really screwed by lap traffic here, and it's Paul Tracy. Of course it is. He got Paul Tracy'd. That's funny. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Paul Tracy. You're a lifesaver for once. For once you're not being an asshole. It's kind of surprising. Less than a minute to go in this first heat here. Hi. Little Miss Oreo. What are you doing down there? Oh shit. I was not paying attention. That was stupid of me. What the fuck am I doing? Less than 20 seconds to go, though. Probably going to see the 2 to go sign this time by. Might actually be the white flag. Nope. We just barely scraped out the second, or the next to last lap here by a second. We literally had the 1 second mark at the line. Almost made it to the white flag. Now we're on the white flag lap. One more time around. And once again, they put me on the pole at the first heat race on a dirt track. Obviously, it was going to go bad for everybody else. Real challenge comes in the second heat. Can we pull off a win in the second heat race? Time today, guys. Come on. There you go. Andretti, Stewart, Francis, Speed, Kanon, Biffle. Did not get to see where everybody finished. Thanks. Thanks there, game. Appreciate it. Alright. Now, this is a real challenge. Can we make it to the front in this heat race? Oh, Andretti. Andretti just got bulldozered. I'm sorry, Marco. Oh, Jesus, Marco Andretti. What the hell were you doing, my guy? Is that Castroneves? Did Castroneves finish in like 12th again? Well, he kind of deserved it. Come on. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Alright, well, this was a very interesting start to the heat race. I believe if they finish the way they are now, Tony Stewart will start second. Because Marco is not in the top 5 at the moment, but we do still have a long way to go in this one, so a lot can happen in about 10 minutes. I could get Paul Tracy'd again in 10 minutes, you know. I could have some guys try and take me out because, well, I kind of deserve it at that point. I do not know what the hell those two were trying to do. Kanan and Andretti. I don't know what the hell they were trying to do, but it did not work. Obviously. Tony Stewart looking to take over second from Francis Jr. Looking to take second from Francis Jr., I should say. Oh, Andretti all the way up to fourth. Where the hell did he come from? That was Greg Biffle just a second ago. He might be able to still take second away from Tony. He might still be able to start second. I do not know. Probably not, because Tony is doing pretty good here in this race. Mainly because I didn't fucking take him out at the beginning of the race. Sorry, Marco. I did not mean to do that, I promise. Kind of hoping he can rebound in the main race. They just gotta stop blocking the bottom line. That's about the biggest thing. That's kind of why I get into them the way I do, because they block the bottom line, and it just kind of, I just kind of send them around. I don't mean to, but they kind of bring it on themselves sometimes. They do it to themselves, and I mean, what do you want me to do about it? Like, what can I do? I could lift, but no. What the hell is the fun in that? They could just not block the bottom line. It's what they could do to avoid that. Marco up to third. I don't know if that would be enough to take the second spot away on the overall or to take second overall or not. He's having a good rebound in this one, at least. That's a plus. It's kind of what I was hoping for. I did not want to see him have a bad run because of me. Bobby Labonte, get off the fucking bottom line, dude. Castro Neves, well, kind of sucks to see him have a bad run again, but not having as bad of a run as he has the past couple races. Man, he has been not doing very well at the end of this season. But less than 6 minutes to go now. We are about halfway through this one. Or we are just halfway through this one. I feel like we're going to have 50 laps here. Just because of the length of the track. With it being this long and a dirt track, we're probably going to see 50 laps here. I'm hoping. do the final few races tomorrow after I get off work. Other than that, I don't really have much. I'll probably do the final 3 after tomorrow, or after I get off tomorrow, maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling, or depends on if I end up doing them tonight or not. Because I could end up just saying fuck it and running all of them tonight. I don't know. Probably not gonna happen because it is almost 11 for me already. But I do gotta work tomorrow. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, I wouldn't mind doing the final few. By the way, look at this. Marco is like about a half a second behind Tony Stewart now. He had a hell of a rebound, which is what I needed to see. Exactly what I wanted to see from him. He's less than a second behind Tony Stewart now. Which is what I was hoping for. Come on, Marco. Get up there. Get up to him, Marco. About 3.5 minutes remain in this one. I believe this is Ernie Francis Jr., not too far ahead of me. I do not know who that is in front of him. Three minutes remain. Oh, that's Bill Elliott. Oh, that's Francis Jr. ahead of Elliott. Okay. That was probably Bill Elliott in front of him, and then he got around Elliott. So, yeah. Ooh. Wait a minute. Andretti and Stewart are like right next to each other right now. Come on, Andretti. Come on. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a hell of a battle for that second spot. You can already tell. And if Tony Stewart, if something happens to Stewart, he might be. That'll be the end of it for him. That'll definitely end his championship hopes. Well, probably not. If something happens to Stewart in the main race, it'll definitely be the end of his championship hopes. But Marco has lost a lot of time to Tony Stewart now. He's gaining it back. About 1.5 minutes remain. I'm really hoping this is only like a 50 lap race, because holy shit. On my way. These laps are fucking long around here. Less than a minute to go, though. Oh, come on, not again. Come on, dude. Thank you. $30 seconds to go. Only got about 3 laps left. Three to go. Actually, 2 to go. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. The white flag is out this time by. White flag, one more time around. As it stands, we are going to take the championship at this race with 3 races remaining, but this is just the second heat race. This is not the main. So, we still have to run however many laps are in the main race. So me, Stort, Andretti, Francis, Wiffle, Speed, Canaan, Castro Neves, Labani, Waltrip, Tracy, and Elliott. Kinda had to run through that quickly because, yeah. Let's see. Tony Stort starts second. Damn. Alright, let's see. How many laps do we have here? Are you fucking serious? Alright, well, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. We got a long haul here. I hope you're prepared to be here for a while. We got 100 of these bitches to run, so yeah, it's gonna be fun. By the way, I know it's really early in this race, but Tony Stort is in 4th right now. I was really hoping with the length of this track they would have only done 50, but no, of course not. Or even just 75, like just do 75, not 100. Even if Stort were to finish 3rd, that's still good enough for me to win championship here. I feel like unless I really have a terrible run, we're champion no matter what. In this race. Unless I get Paul Tracy a lot, we should be fine. Ten laps into this one. A lot of them to go. A long way to go. Tony Stewart is now up to second, but it's okay. He's still about half a track behind me, so I'm not really that worried about it. If you would have told me I would have been champion after Desert View, I would have called you crazy. But here we are looking at win number 5 in a row. I was really surprised I won at Slinger. I think we're looking at win number 5 in a row here. I'll have to look after this race is over. Pretty sure it's 5 in a row. We're not even a quarter of the way through this one yet, by the way. That's how long this track is. Tony Stewart has put a lot of time between him and Andretti. Or between himself and Andretti, I should say. I don't know where Castroneves is running. I don't remember lapping him. I didn't see him, so I have no idea. But Castroneves is not the main focus. Tony Stewart is. We are a quarter of the way through this one this time by finally. Finally, the first 25 are in. This is a long-ass race, I tell you what. Scott Speed looking for fourth. Looking to take fourth from Ernie Francis Jr. Not able to pull it off there. This is the most riveting thing of this race right now. Battle for fifth, the fourth, battle. Jesus Christ, the battle for fourth I'm coming up on. Paul Tracy again? We'll find out. Now, he's gonna move out of the way for me, which is good. Marco Andretti is right here in front of me. So that means Tony Stewart's not terribly far ahead. About 4 seconds. He's up there somewhere in the corner. Probably down. He's going down the back straightaway. Just now got into turn 3. Ooh. Car, what the hell are you doing there? really isn't much to talk about. We're just, again, on a dirt track dominating. But this time it's a long-ass dirt track. Don't know why they decided to make just 100 laps, but whatever. This is probably one of the least exciting races I've done, to be completely honest, other than that second heat race. I'm just kind of waiting for this race to be over, honestly. At this rate, we're definitely going to be champion after this race, no matter what. Right here is Tony Stewart trying to lap, or trying to get around Bill Elliott. William Clyde. Not able to do it there. Allows me to put him a lap down. Ah, shit. I put it into the wall. I'm really glad I don't have caution turned on, because that probably would have been a caution, and it would have added more laps to the end of this race that I did not want. Because holy shit, this race is taking so fucking long. I might have to pause to grab a pillow to put on my chair because my back is really starting to hurt right now. Or I can bring my computer chair back in at some point. Sounds like my roommate just put a wheel back on its base over there. Yeah, I really don't know what to say during this race right now, because we've just been dominating it. I mean, what do you say during a race like this? Castro Neves was running 8th. Okay. I mean, there really isn't much to say. We're in the lead by a lap over the top 5. There you go. Race recap. So far, after 46 laps. We are coming up on the halfway point, though, finally. This has been the longest race of the season so far. I am very mad, in all honesty, that they made this 100 laps. I should have done 75% or even 50% for this race, but I thought it would have been only 50 laps, so I didn't want to do that. If I would have known it was 100, I would have done 50% length. Because, Jesus Christ, man. 100 laps just seems excessive at this track. Oh. He decided not to play that, I guess. Alright. Excuse me. No. We're not doing this right now. Oh, Oreo. Jesus Christ, Oreo. Don't do that. Are you alright? God. Why? Alright, bye, I guess. Halfway. After my cat decided to do stupid shit. I love that cat to death, but Jesus Christ. I said when I'm walking in front of my screen I'm actually playing on. She was in front of my recording monitor, which I was fine with, but or the one that I have OBS open on. But I didn't want her walking like on my keyboard or something, fucking up this race for me. So I tried to put her on the ground, and she just kind of like flopped out of my hand and just stands there. I'm like, you good? And she just runs away. I'm like, okay. Whatever. That's the most interesting thing that's happened this entire feature race. Was my cat being an idiot. Like she usually is. And my other cat's just been laying beside me, just sleeping. 17,580. That's our fastest lap so far. This deficit in points will be impossible for Tony Stewart to make up in 3 races. If I can win this race. Obviously, I'm not God. Something could go wrong. I could get Paul Tracy'd. I could do something stupid. He could catch me. He could lap me. Or he could unlap himself. Get himself back on the lead lap. Then I could, do something else stupid. Then he can get around me and win. And get pretty much the max amount of points that you can. But I feel like we're going to pretty much we're 40 laps away this time by from winning this race. The last 3 races are pretty much just a formality at this point, or will be pretty much a formality at this point. We really don't have to do a damn thing in them to win a championship. I mean, obviously I want to try and win them, but Honeysuckle Grove, I think, will be our best chance at winning on a pavement track towards the end of this season. And then we can definitely win Old Mill because it's a dirt track. I'm not very confident about Nashville. I think I've mentioned that a couple times. I just with the super late model race that I did there, it just did not feel like the car was. I just don't feel like I have a good handle on the track. I don't feel confident about it, but it's not really going to matter in the grand scheme of things. I thought it was going to mean more than it does, honestly. I thought we were going to have a good battle for the championship up until that point, up until that race, but nope, we're pretty much just going to have to win here, and that's that. It's been an interesting season, though. I will say that much. We've had some interesting races this season with the SRX series. Oh, they're getting feisty ahead of me. We have 35 to go. This video is probably going to be close to an hour long because of how long this race has been. I'm about to lap Stewart again. He's right up here ahead of Biffle. with 30 laps to go now. He can't get around the body. That's going to put me ahead by 2 laps now. I'd have to spin out probably 4 times for Tony Stewart to take the lead from me in 28 laps. So yeah, obviously I'm not going to do that just to create drama in this championship season. I don't like to fabricate things. Whatever happens in these races happens. That's kind of how I am. Now if I get a bad start to a race, then I will restart it if I'm not too far into it. But like right now, if I had a spin, I am not restarting. We are too far into this fucking feature, and I'm like, no. This track is way too long. Now if it was only a quarter mile, then it wouldn't be too much of a problem, but then again, it just might be halfway through a quarter mile race on pavement. We are 3/4 of the way through this one here at Circle Lake. Kind of pissed off they made this 100 laps, but yeah. I'm not the one that created the game, so really not much I can do about it. Other than just run out the final 24. And we're pretty much going to be guaranteed a championship here in the SRX series. I honestly was not expecting to be champion with 3 races left. Especially after those last few, after Desert View and Eastern Hills, where I finished 3rd. I had to win at Eastern Hills. I know I did. Slinger really surprised me. Especially in that first heat race whenever I beat Fenhouse the way I did. Whenever I got around Fenhouse, towards the middle of that heat race, kind of surprised me. The right foot is starting to cramp up, you can tell. Just got 20 to go though. We are 51 minutes into this video, and we still got 18 laps left in this race, this time by. If that doesn't tell you how long this race has been, I don't know what will. It's probably going to be the longest episode of the series so far. I mean, I know I talked a lot at the end of the last episode, but this one's just racing. We will take a look at the point standings after this one is over, obviously. I am looking to get the full 49 points out of this race. So, I mean, that's pretty much the long and the short of that. 15 to go. In 15 laps, we will find out how far behind Tony Stewart is in points. I feel like it's going to be one of those that he's not going to be able to make it up. No matter what happens. If only Scott Speed could get around him for second. Make it more interesting here and not have me and Tony Stewart finish 1-2 again. Oh, what happened here? Biffle. What the hell happened to Biffle? Did he get Tracy? Did he get Paul Tracy? I have no idea. I just came up on turns 3 and 4 there, and Biffle was just down here. Sideways. Like really slow. Laps remain this time by. The one series I know is going to be fun is going to be the pavement series whenever I do that. For this car. Whenever I do the pavement championship for this series is going to be a lot of fun because some of those pavement tracks I fucking suck at. So it's going to be interesting to see how it actually goes. The dirt series is definitely going to be my bread and butter. I mean, you've seen how I am on these dirt tracks with this car. If you've watched any of these episodes to the end, you've seen how far ahead I am by the end of the race. Usually. Yeah. We are about 55 minutes in and we still have 5 laps to go. Tracy, come on. I don't want to get Paul Tracy again. 5 laps remain here. God damn. Mercifully, we're coming to the end of this race. 3 to go. Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. I am getting very, very annoyed with this. I really hated that they made this fucking 100 laps. Monster Games, why? This race did not need to be 100 laps long. Not at a track this size. White flag flies one more time around. Is Scott Speed looking for the lead? Or for second? Nope, I guess not. We're gonna take the win pretty easily. Again, they put me on the pole with the first heat race. What did they expect was gonna happen? Alright. Tony Stewart got the second most amount of points. Marco Andretti with the third most points. Bill Elliott with only 4. He got less points in this race than Castroneves did at Slinger. Oh yeah, almost 200 points ahead. We are up by 196. So I think, let me double check that math. So 964 minus 770 is 194. I'm sorry. 194 divided by 49 is 3.959 races. So basically 4 races ahead still. yeah, he's not. That's not possible to make up with the races that we have left. So these last 3 races will pretty much just be a formality to pretty much officially become champion, I guess. 16 wins. These are pretty much the races that I'm just gonna try and win. We're looking for hopefully 19 wins on the season. If not, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I mean, I figured that was gonna be a pretty easy race to win. My wheel is really hot right now, so I am going to give it a rest. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.